Next, I'd like to talk to you about another invaluable asset to our nation, our elders. The Osage Senior Service programs work diligently to serve them. In the fiscal year 2012, Senior Services served approximately 49,000 meals at its facilities and delivered over 43,000 meals to homebound participants. Senior Services also provides nutritional education, counseling, family support, health promotion, and wellness information. Senior Services does more than just provide food. Their efforts lift the spirits of our elders by special things they do, such as Christmas stocking goodies they distribute annually. Their Honor Day Luncheon in May is an annual event which celebrates our elders. After a special luncheon and the ceremony for honorees, there is a healing bloom release from the Senior Service parking lot. I've attended this for the last 6 years of my participation with the Osage Nation. Another department which serves our seniors is the Osage Nation Police Department. I've gotten several reports from seniors thanking me for the Osage Nation responsiveness. Osage Nation Police Department continues to expand and grow. We have increased the police force to a staff of 20, with the majority of the new hires being Osage. During 2012, ONPD was able to obtain all the additional police equipment it needed. As a result, it widened its patrol of Osage lands. This county-wide patrol includes patrolling the Wah-Zha-Zhi State Park, or the Wah-Zha-Zhi Park now at Beulah Lake. ONPD and the Osage Emergency Management Department are spearheading plans to establish a responsive team to handle emergencies at the Osage campus and Osage lands. Another department improving the lives of Osages is the food distribution program, which continues its long tailgate distribution to locations in Pawhuska, Skiatook, and Fairfax. The department also works with community health representatives to make home deliveries to participants. The food distribution department serves an average of 500 participants each month, with food packages weighing between 90 and 100 pounds. Empowering constituents to ensure that the voting process is efficient is another important area that is being made. The election board conducted public hearings. They mailed surveys to registered voters requesting feedback in order to improve the election process. Our membership continues to grow. According to the CDIB department, there are currently 16,725 Osage members, and the CDIB department issued 1,275 new membership cards in the fiscal year 2012. The improvement of health services to the Osage people is one of my administrative goals, and the Osage Nation Health Authority Board is a significant step toward that goal. I am pleased to announce several members of the Health Authority Board to the Osage Nation. These members are Margie Burkhart, Michael Moore from Bartlesville, Oklahoma, James Phillips Hospital, Dr. Tom Foreman, who practices medicine at the Miami Clinic in Northeast Oklahoma, and Dr. Patrick Tinker, who practices cardiology in Bartlesville, Oklahoma. They bring to this board a wealth of knowledge and experience in the medical field. The Health Authority Board's purpose is to advance the Osage Nation self-governance goals in order to improve health services to the Osage people. The Osage Nation Clinical Medical Department continues to oversee 3 programs which promote health: the diabetes program, the community health representative program, and the public health program. In addition, the department has its own CPR site offering CPR and AED, automated external defibrillator classes, monthly in Pawhuska at no charge. We want to see that every employee knows how to operate these types of trainings in case there's an emergency in your area. The department oversees 18 instructors throughout the county who report to the site, which issues the certification cards for Pawhuska Hospital, the Osage County Health Department, and the Osage Casino and the Osage Nation employees. The Clinical Medical Service Department holds special events and challenges to promote health. One such event that is held in October of each year is the annual Diabetes Awareness and Employee Health Day. This past October, 300 attendees walked in that walk. A Healthy Bunch health screening team games, booths, and educational materials, giveaways, door prizes, and instructional speeches by health experts. Recently, the Clinical Medical Department worked on an employee fitness challenge to kick off the new wellness program to encourage employees to establish a regular exercise program. A kiosk has been placed in the Osage Nation Fitness Center in Pawhuska to enable participants to document their progress. Exercise and nutritional goals are provided to employees via email to guide and motivate them along the way. Another aspect of promoting health lifestyles is the tobacco cessation. The Community of Excellence Department has been instrumental in assisting towns in Skiatook and Pawhuska in passing tobacco-free ordinance for its public parks and recreational areas. The Osage Nation is now completely smoke-free. This department shared 2 awards in 2012 with the city officials and business leaders. First, the Certified Healthy Community Excellence Award, and second, the Certified Healthy Community Merit Award. They were received just a few weeks ago in Oklahoma City. In a collaborative effort, the Osage Human Resource Department, the Osage Nation, was awarded the Certified Healthy Business Excellence Award for 2012. Economic development is a high priority in this administration. 2012 marked the achievement of a long-held goal to see the creation of the Osage Nation Energy Services, LLC, to take part in the local oil and gas industry. 5 members of the board are now in place, and we hope to have them confirmed during the upcoming Hunter session of Congress. In addition, I am working with the Pawhuska Business Development Center, which is with Tri-County Tech, to create training programs for Osages which will help prepare them for jobs in the oil and gas industry. Preserving our Osage culture is another one of the administrative goals. Providing cultural opportunities to participate and learn is the hallmark of this Wah-Zha-Zhi Cultural Center that you sit in now. 2012 is the 4th year of its annual cultural walk. The walk and overnight camp was established to signify and remember the journey of the Osage people from Kansas to our new reservation in Oklahoma. Cultural Center's lecture series also continues. For example, later this month, Philip Tinker, an Osage attorney, will speak about tribal sovereignty and government. The Cultural Center has good attendance of all its classes in beadwork, broadcloth, roach making, weaving, and ribbon work. In an effort to bring Osage culture to our constituents outside Oklahoma, the Cultural Division is providing Cultural Day in Albuquerque, New Mexico, Petaluma, California, and locations to be determined in Southern California. At these events, the Cultural Division will offer activities such as finger weaving, Indian dyes, hand games, and other cultural presentations. We hope these will be the first of many such opportunities to provide cultural enrichment to our Osage people. The Historic Preservation Department organizes trips to Osage heritage sites for constituents annually. Last year, the heritage site visit was to Fort Leonard Wood, Missouri, where participants viewed and walked among the sacred sites. Osage constituents, members of Congress, and Osage elders were among those who participated in that trip. This year, the site visit will be to Missouri. This group will visit the Cahokia Mounds, the big mounds and other historic sites. The Cahokia Mounds is one of the 25 World Heritage Sites in the United States. We knew that Osages were around there when they were first discovered. The Osage Tribal Museum this year is celebrating 2 major milestones. First, the museum completed a 6-year project to purchase replicas of the 10 Osage busts that were in the Smithsonian Institute in Washington, D.C. In the early 1900s, the busts were the idea of the new director at the Smithsonian in the early 1900s. He arranged for a sculptor and a photographer to travel to Pawhuska, where he prepared casts of 9 full-blood Osage men and 1 woman. These busts were originally exhibited in 1915. When the Osage Museum learned of the existence of these busts, we were determined to obtain replicas of all of them. We hope that you will plan to visit the museum to see the busts which are now on display there now. Now I'd like to congratulate the museum on the 75 years of operation. In commemoration of this historic event, we will have a 2-day celebration planned to include guest speakers, film presentations, a parade, youth talent show, and 2 luncheons. So we hope you plan to attend that event in May. This year, the Language Department Director, Herman Lookout, received the prestigious William Demert Cultural Freedom Award from the National Indian Education Association. The award was given for his Osage language teaching and preservation efforts to all Osage groups.